Hello, this is Daniel Mart, and today I'm going to be doing another review. This time around, I'm going to be doing a review for the whole, or the first season of True Detective. Yes, the first season of True Detective. The first season of True Detective consists of 8 episodes. And it first originally aired on January 12th, 2014, and ended on March 9th, 2014. Interestingly enough, a day after my birthday, because I'm born on March 8th and ended on March 9th. So yeah, pretty interesting. So yeah, I know I'm reviewing. I know I'm finally doing a season review almost a year and a half after it ended. Or actually, a year and a quarter after it ended. Whatever. A long time after I should have, basically. But I'm still doing it. I like the show. I've watched the first season 5 or 6 times at this point. Why I haven't finished reviewing all the episodes. Really, the best excuse I could give is I had school, but now I have no excuses because it's summer and bullshit. So I should be able to do it now. I am. So yeah, and very fast. Aside from True Detective, I am also gonna catch up on reviewing Scorpion, The Flash, and Arrow. And I'll see about Helix. That one I'm still kind of iffy about because at the very least I want to finish Helix season 1, the reviews for that. And I know they canceled Helix at season 2. After season 2, there's going to be no more Helix, which is actually a pretty good idea. Aside from that, but now True Detective. So season 1 consists of 8 episodes. Episode 1, the pilot, is The Long Bright Dark. Episode 2 is called Seeing Things. Episode 3 is The Locked Room. Episode 4 is Who Goes There. Episode 5 is The Secret Fate of All Life. Episode 6 is Haunted Houses. Episode 7 is After You've Gone. And episode 8 is Form and Void. So yeah, before I begin though, 10-second spoiler warning as usual for those who have yet to actually catch up on the series. For those who haven't watched the series, for those who need to catch up, who haven't watched 1 or 2 of the episodes or whatever the case is. For those who have yet to catch up, basically on the series, on season 1, because this is an anthology series. So on season 2, we're gonna get a completely new cast. For season 2, we have Colin Farrell and Rachel McAdams and Vince Vaughn. But yeah, for season 1, this stars Matthew McConaghey and Woody Harrelson. And yeah, and it also stars someone from The Walking Dead, Sharbino Bright, for like 2 episodes. She was on The Walking Dead. She was Lizzie, I believe. I believe that was her name, Lizzie. Yeah, she was a little fucked up girl in Walking Dead. After prison, killed her. Look at the flowers, Lizzie. So yeah, I mean that's the main cast for season 1. Very fast is before I forget. Season one is season 1. You have Matthew McConaughey and Woody Harrelson, and you also got a few other people in there. The only other one I can think of right now is Sharbino Brightly or whatever. For season 1, yeah, season 1, you get Woody Harrelson, Matthew McConaughey, Michelle Monaghan, Michelle Potts, or Michael Potts, sorry, Tori Kettles, Kevin Dunn, Alexander Daddario, Michael Harney, Elizabeth Reeser, J.D. Evermore. He was also in The Walking Dead, actually. J.D. Evermore. He was part of Joe's group. And Alexandra Daddario, she's in Percy Jackson and San Andreas right now. Madison Wolf, Megan Wolf, Don Yesso, Brad Carter, Lil Simmons, J.O. Sanders, Shia Wingman, Glenn Flesher, Charles Halford, Joseph Sikora, Aaron Moriarty, Bryson Charbino, as I said before, and Paul Ben Victor. So yeah, I know I've wasted like 5 minutes on introduction. I haven't even reviewed it, but now the review. 10-second spoiler warning as usual for those that have yet to actually watch the first season and haven't already. Stop the video, go check it out, and come back and watch the rest of this review. 10-second spoiler warning as usual, starting now. Yes, 10-second spoiler warning is up. So for those who have yet to actually watch the first season and haven't already, please don't comment down below or be messaging me. That never give you a fair warning because as usual I did. Sorry for going on so much, almost 5 minutes on just introducing the fucking show. Usually it takes me usually for season reviews it takes me a good 2 minutes. Normally no more than 3 minutes. Why it took me so long in this one, who knows. So yeah, I mean overall, great season. Basically, the overarching story of this. So four, the first 5 episodes, I want to say 5 or 6 episodes, I believe. Yeah, the first 5 or 6 episodes. Basically, it's total in flashbacks. You have Hart and Cole, and they're basically telling these two other detectives their experiences with this one big iconic murder case. Basically, um, where this girl, Dora Lane, she was killed, she was murdered, but it was kind of in this cultish, ritualistic way. She has like antlers or deer horns or whatever you want to call them, deer antlers, like strapped onto her head or whatever. And it kind of looks like she was praying on top of the street. And basically, for like the first 5 or 6 episodes, it's basically them trying to figure out who murdered this. During like the 6th episode or 5th episode, before they walk out of their interrogation, both of them, before they each walk out of their interrogation, they ask, how is all this connected? And basically, the two other officers, the two other people who are interrogating Cole and Hart, are saying that the reason these two murders or these two investigations are related is because of this evidence and because of this. It's kind of vague in that aspect, but whatever. And that's when they both walk out, meet up with each other, and say, "Yo, we need to solve all these disappearances, all these murders, and put an end to this." And at the it's overall just that them trying to figure out the murder of Dora Lang, and then they also mention a few other names um, throughout throughout the series. They also do mention a few other names, which is pretty cool. And yeah, throughout the series, it's a great series in my opinion. First season for sure. One of my favorite shows, definitely. And how do I explain this? How do I explain this? You care for the characters because I mean, Hart, he's the good one. He's like the good cop. He's the family man. He wants to be around his family. He's trying to do good with everybody around him. Cole, he's kind of the douchebag. He's solitary. He has a relationship for like 2 episodes, but aside from that, he really doesn't have any much of a relationship. He's more philosophical. And he basically he's really pessimistic. He looks at the world and this negative viewpoint, how we're all gonna fuck each other up, how we're all gonna cause our own extinction or whatever, some bullshit like that. And despite your two ideologies, and they're both different personalities, they're still able to connect, and it's really good. And I really do like the character development between the two of them, and the character relationship between the two of them. Also because Cole, he's kind of this like ex former like not drug dealer, but he's like this ex or former gang member, and that also comes into play in one of the episodes. So overall, you do care for the characters. You do have some of the other side characters, and some of them are just kind of there. Like the other like the other police officers, they're kind of just there. The Woody Harrelson's family in the show, they're just kind of there. They're kind of there, but they still bring kind of they do kind of bring a family influence into the show, and they kind of a family dynamic to the show. I mean, despite the fact that they don't show it that often, it still is kind of a good reminder to say that despite all this bad shit that's been going on, them getting shot up, getting stabbed in the guts, and beaten by a hammer in the last episode, they also have the family aspect, which is really well done in my opinion. And yeah, I mean, it really does challenge the characters' moralities at times, because it does kind of because I mean, you have Woody Harrelson's character, he does cheat on his wife in like 2 episodes. So again, it does bring a lot of morality, and it is very realistic in my opinion. To some extent, it is very realistic how people would react in these situations, and that's also what I enjoy. It's a great crime drama. It is very well written and very well acted. I mean, I'm kind of surprised that they managed, because normally, unless it's like a cameo role or it's like a one-time thing, or like a one-episode thing, normally you wouldn't be able to get like Woody Harrelson or Matthew McConaghey on a show such as this, and because they're like Academy Award-winning actors, and now you're watching them in a fucking TV show in a series, and for the first season, that's still pretty incredible. And then in the second season, you have Colin Farrell, Rachel McAdams, Taylor Kish, Kelly Riley's, and Vince Vaughn. That's season 2. Because again, this is an anthology series, which I'll get to in a second too. So yeah, I mean, overall, it's a great. I really do enjoy this show. And it is one of the best shows I've seen in a long time. I mean, thing is that my TV preferences are. I mean, if you see my reviews, it's normally geared towards like comic book stuff because I review The Walking Dead, Arrow, The Flash, iZombie. Um, I usually review stuff like that, and then you have and then you have a few realistic shows such as True Detective and Scorpion kind of thrown in the mix. And Scorpion, it's there. I have my issues with Scorpion are going to stay like that. I'm just saying that I do watch a few of the shows outside of the comic book and fictional realm, and True Detective and Scorpion are the only two I can think of right now. Homeland as well. Well, actually, I haven't really watched much of Homeland, but I have season 1 of Homeland, so if you want to throw that into the mix. But I think True Detective are the realistic ones I think shows I watch. I think, has to be the best one I've seen by far. I mean, and it is definitely one of the best TV shows I've ever seen in my life, despite it just being a one season so far. I mean, yes, season 2 did start like yesterday, I believe, or a couple of days ago, or whatever, or it is starting up or whatever. It starts off on the 21st. So yeah, take it as you will. So that was yesterday. So that season 2 starts off on the 21st. Today's the 22nd, so it started off yesterday. So yeah, again, it's an an anthology series. And what's great about that is that you could jump in on any season, and you could jump on any season and just go with it. I mean, you could watch season 2 and not even have watched season 1. You could hop on season 4 and not have watched the previous other 3 seasons. You could be watching seasons 1, 3, 5, 7, just the odds number seasons, and you don't have to pay attention to the even numbered seasons. It's just great like that. Now, we'll be watching every single season, but overall, basically each season is a self-contained story. And overall, I just think it's great, revolutionary to some extent. I mean, because American Horror Story, they do it too. Thing is that for the most part, they have the same cast members. Here, they switch up their cast members, and what's more is that they have award-winning actors, Academy Award-winning actors and nominated actors and actresses, and overall, I really do enjoy it. I mean, yeah, good acting is always great. So it's great writing, which they do have some pretty great writing throughout the season. It is very smart. They do foreshadow a lot of stuff, and overall, it is great. Overall, really fantastic TV series. If you haven't checked it out, definitely do check it out. You could start off in season 2, and you can start. I can't talk. Okay, if you want, you could start off on season 2, but don't skip out on season 1. I mean, I know this is an anthology series, so you can start off on any season you want, and it's okay if you want to start off on season 2, but I do recommend you also check out season 1 because it's a great season. It's a great first season, and I do think this is going to be one of the best TV shows of this decade, of the 2010s, from 2010 till 2019. I do think this is going to be one of the best TV shows of this decade. I mean, throw it in there with Breaking Bad. You could throw it in there with Breaking Bad, Game of Thrones, Walking Dead, Flash, Arrow, Big Bang Theory if you fucking want. Another show I watch. So yeah. Overall, great season. On a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being the worst, 10 being the best, and 6 being decent, I will have to give season 1 of True Detective a 10 out of 10. And I don't think I've ever given a season a 10 out of 10. I think this is the first time I've actually ever given a season a 10 out of 10. Because even after that, I don't do many season reviews. So yeah, overall, great episode. Do check season. Do check it out if you haven't already. Yeah, now hopefully season 2 will be this great, this incredible. So yeah, again, that's basically it for now. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. I do movie reviews, TV show reviews, and comic book reviews. Comment down below your thoughts on the season. Like the video, share on Facebook, Twitter, MySpace, or whatever you guys prefer. And that's basically it for now. This is Daniel Mart signing off.